Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Those who are not subscribed, please subscribe my channel. Those who already subscribed, watch my videos, like my videos and share my videos. Please encourage my videos and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for the next video. So now in this video we are going to answer for state level preparatory science part B chemistry. In the previous video, we have already answered for physics part. Now let us answer the chemistry part. So the first MCQ of chemistry, that is 14th question, is calcium oxide reacts vigorously with water to produce liquid lime. The type of chemical reaction is, so here it is two reactant combined together to form a single product anta bandaga. So it is option A, that is decomposition reaction. Two reactant combined, sorry, it is not decomposition. So here liquid lime means CaO plus 2H2O give rise to CaOH taken twice. That is, it is called two or more reactant combined together to form a single product. Therefore, the right answer is option B, combination reaction. Sorry, not decomposition. It is combination reaction because two or more reactant combined together to form a single product. So, for 14th question, option B, that is combination reaction, is the right answer. Now, let us move for 15th question. The 15th question is a structure of unsaturated carbon compound among the following. ಸೊ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಟೆಡ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅನ್ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿರುತ್ತೋ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ನ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಿದೆ, ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. So double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. Between carbon atoms there should be either double bond or it should have single bond. So hagadre for 15th question the right answer is that is option A, that is it is the structure of benzene. So now let us move for 16th question. So now ಈಗ 16th question ಗೆ move ಆಗೋಣ. So 16th question, the elements, so they have given some elements. So calcium is given, titanium is given, potassium is given, iron is given, zinc is given. So now here we have to identify that belongs to the same period in the modern periodic table. An element that has the largest atom is, an element that has the largest atoms is. So ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ವಿಚ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಕ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. ಆನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಈಸ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಇದೆ, 5 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಮ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 20C40. ದೆನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟೈಟಾನಿಯಮ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 22Ti47. ದೆನ್ potassium 19K39. then iron 26Fe56, then zinc 30Zn65. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ದಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಕ್ ಟೇಬಲ್, an element that has the largest atom. ಸೊ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್, ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ವಿ ಮೂವ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ as we move across the period atomic size decreases. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 19K39, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ potassium. Potassium has largest, it is the largest atom when we compare to all these, because so as we move across the period atomic size decreases. So largest atom is that we call it as potassium. So now let us move for seventh main, that is 1 marks question of chemistry. The first question is 2AgBr in presence of sunlight, it is decomposed to 2Ag plus Br2. So this chemical reaction is an endothermic reaction. Why anta kelidane? Because light energy is, that is sunlight energy, light energy is absorbed to decompose silver bromide into silver and bromine. So here, since energy is light energy is absorbed, so light energy absorb agirodrinda idanna ನಾವು we call it as what? We call it as a that is endothermic reaction. So energy is absorbed. Mention two limitations of, next question 18, mention two limitations of Newland's classification of elements. Now let us write the two demerits or two disadvantage or two that what we call it as limitations of Newland's. The first limitation is this law is applicable, that is Newland's law is applicable up to calcium. So calcium ತನಕ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದು ನೋ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್, no space is left for new discovering elements. So no space is left for new discovering elements. So ಹೊಸ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸೊ ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಗ ಇವರ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. So these are the two that we have to write regarding 18th question. Now let us move for the 19th one. So 1 marks ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, how ethanol can be converted into ethanoic acid ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So ethanol is converted into ethanoic acid by oxidation reaction. By oxidation reaction using oxidizing agent. By using oxidizing agent. So by using oxidizing agent we can convert ethanol into ethanoic acid. That reaction is called oxidation reaction. So this is the answer for 19th question. Now let us move for the 20th question. So 20th question is, write one difference between oxidation and reduction reaction and write an example for each type in the form of chemical equation. So now let us move for 20th question. So the 20th question is, so he told write the difference between oxidation and reduction. Reduction. So oxidation ge barana. So the process of gaining of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. The process of gaining of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. So reduction, the process of gaining of hydrogen, or removal of oxygen. Example for oxidation, C plus O2 give rise to CO2. Example for reduction, CuO plus H2 give rise to Cu plus H2O. So this is the answer for 20th question. Now let us move for 21st question. So 21st question is what are neutralization reaction? So first question, what are neutralization reaction? The reaction between acid and base to form salt and water. The reaction between acid and base to form salt and water is called neutralization reaction. HCl plus NaOH give rise to NaCl plus H2O. So this is the neutralization reaction. Now how can any solution be identified as a neutral by using litmus paper? So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು 3 solution ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. So take 3 types of solution. Take 3 types of solution. So 3 type of solution ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. So ಏನಲ್ಲಿ in glass vessel A, so I will take a solution. Then in B also I will take one more type of solution. C nallu kuda one more type of solution ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So now I will take first one, I will take red litmus paper. I will take a red litmus paper. So dip it in solution A and solution A, solution B and solution C. If red litmus changes to blue in solution B, then it is base. It is base. Now take blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper. Dip in remaining 2. If it changes its color in A, it is acidic solution. Now there is no change in red or blue litmus in solution C. Therefore solution C is neutral. So like this we can identify which is the neutral solution. So this is the answer for 21st question. In that 21st question itself, so one more internal choice question is there, that is what are alkalis? Write 2 uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate. So now let us answer these 2 questions. So now what are alkalis? So alkalis na first answer mana, the bases which are soluble in water. The bases which are soluble in water are called as alkalis. In that one only one more question is there. Write the uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate. That is sodium bicarbonate, the uses na barita hogoಣ. So sodium bicarbonate is nothing but baking soda. So now let us write the uses of baking soda. It is used as an antacid. First point. Second one, it is used in bakery to make bread and cake, spongy and soft, or fluffy and soft. So this is the two uses of sodium bicarbonate, or it is also called as baking soda. So now let us move for 22nd question. The 22nd question is, a part of modern periodic table is given below. Observe and answer the following questions anta ide. So now let us answer this question. So now let us answer. This is the modern periodic table. He has given this table. ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ have +1 and -1 ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಯಾನೆ. Sodium atomic number 11. Sodium atomic number 11. So 2, 8, 1. Magnesium atomic number 2. 2, 8, 2. Aluminium 13. 2, 8, 3. Silicon 14. Phosphorus 15. Sulfur 16. Chlorine 17. Argon 18. So 2, 8, 4. 2, 8, 5. 2, 8, 6. 2, 8, 7 and 2, 8, 8. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇವನು ಸೋಡಿಯಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮೆಟಲ್. ಹೇಗೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು? ವೇಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ 1 or 2 or 3 ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲೂಸಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಮ್ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ +1ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋನು ಸೋಡಿಯಮ್. ಸೊ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ +1 ಇರೋದು, ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ +1 ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಇರೋನು ಸೋಡಿಯಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್. ಆ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೇನ್ 1 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ -1 ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಇರೋನು ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್. ಸೊ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ +1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ -1. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ವು. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ ಬಿ. ಆರ್ಗಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ 18th ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ವೈ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಗಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ ದ 3 ಶೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ಡ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ಡ್. It is a completely filled and it is inert gas. It is inert gas and it is stable. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಶೆಲ್ಲು, ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸು, ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋಂಥ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ 18th ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಕ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ 18ನೇ ಗುಂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋನೆಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಶೆಲ್ಲು. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ 0 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಶೆಲ್ಲು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇನರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ದೇ ನೆವರ್ ಲೂಸ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ನೆವರ್ ಗೇನ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ separate group and that separate group is 18th group. Now let us move for 23rd question. Draw the diagram of arrangement of operators to show that acid solution in water conduct electricity. ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೆದು we have to label dilute sulfuric acid and bulb. So ಇವೆರಡನ್ನೂ ನಾವು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This is the 23rd question, diagram question. Next, magnesium forms ionic compound with chlorine. Why? Explain ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ 3 steps. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. 23rd is diagram. Now let us move for 24th question. So 24th question is, that is magnesium chloride ಹೇಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1, metal loses electron. So here magnesium is the metal. So its electronic configuration 2, 8, 2. So magnesium, by losing 2 electron, it will become magnesium ion. So magnesium atom 2, 8, 2. By losing 2 electron, magnesium atom will become magnesium ion 2, 8 Mg2 plus 2E minus. So by losing 2 electron, it will become electropositive. Now step number 2. In step number 2, non-metal gains electrons. So non-metal electron gain madutte. So non-metal gains electron. Chlorine atomic number 17, electronic configuration 2, 8, 7. So by gaining 1 electron, this non-metal will become electronegative. That is, chlorine atom will become chloride ion. So Cl 2, 8, 7, by gaining 1 electron, it will become chloride ion 2, 8, 8. So it will become chloride ion. So now let us move for step number 3. So step number 3 is formation of magnesium chloride. So formation of magnesium chloride is the step number 3. So now magnesium which will loses 2 electron plus see here the electron from magnesium will get transferred to chlorine. So each chlorine will receive 1 electron to become MgCl2. So here the magnesium formation of magnesium chloride is an ionic compound because this compound is formed due to transfer of electrons from metals to non-metals. So metal ninda non-metal ge electron transfer agodrinda we have to call it as it is an ionic compound. So idrolage internal choice question ide. Let us answer that internal choice question. So 24th internal choice question. Amphoteric oxide is aluminum oxide is an amphoteric oxide, whereas sodium oxide is a basic oxide. Why? Write suitable chemical equation anta heliyane. So now let us answer this question. Aluminium oxide is a amphoteric oxide. Aluminium oxide is a amphoteric oxide because it reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water. It reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water. Example, let us take aluminium oxide reacts with sodium hydroxide, which is a base, to form 2NaAlO2 plus 2H2O. So aluminium oxide reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium aluminate and water. Nodi idu salt, idu water. So equation balance ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ. 2Al, Al2, Na, Na2, 2Na. then O here 3 is there, here 2 is there, 5O, 2 2s are 4 plus 2 2s are 4, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರೀ H2O ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ 2 2s ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇದೆ, 5 ಆಗಬೇಕು. 2 2s 4 plus 1 5 H2. So 2NaAlO2, this is called sodium. The name of the salt is called sodium aluminate and water. Again the same aluminium oxide reacts with HCl, that is what we call it as hydrochloric acid, to form 2AlCl3 plus 3H2O. ನೋಡಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Al2 2Al 6Cl 2 3s are 6Cl, carbon hydrogen is 6, 3 2s are 6, oxygen 3, oxygen 3. So equation is balanced and the name of this salt is called aluminium chloride. Since aluminium oxide reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water, it is called as amphoteric oxide. So one more question is there in this one. Sodium oxide is a basic oxide anta kelidane, yake? Now let us answer that question. Why it is called basic oxide? Because sodium oxide is soluble in water, and this sodium oxide is a metallic oxide which is soluble in water to form base. So sodium oxide water nalli soluble agirodrinda it dissolves in water and it forms base. So let us write the equation for this one. 2NaO plus 2H2O. Sodium oxide is soluble in water to form 2NaOH plus H2. So this is the balanced equation. So idu plus H2O. So it forms sodium hydroxide. Nodi equation balance ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? 2Na, then 2 2s are 4. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆರಡು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೆರಡು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇದು it will become 2Na plus. So balanced equation ನಾವು ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. Na2O, that is sodium oxide, reacts with water to form 2NaOH, sodium hydroxide. So ಇದು ಬೇಡ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸು, ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Na2 2Na H2, then here 1 oxygen, 2 oxygen. So sodium oxide, which is a metallic oxide, reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide. Therefore sodium hydroxide is basic in nature. It is called as sodium oxide is a basic oxide anta karite, because it reacts with sodium oxide is soluble in water to form base. Therefore it is called sodium oxide is called basic oxide. So like this we have to answer this question. Now let us move for 25th question. So now the 25th question is, how is zinc metal extracted from zinc carbonate and zinc sulfide? So ores anta kelidane. So now let us explain this question. So let us answer this question now. So first ge nanu zinc carbonate ge bartini. So zinc carbonate is a ore of zinc. So from zinc carbonate, how to get zinc? Now let us answer. So to get ನೋಡಿ zinc carbonate ಅಂದರೆ ZnCO3. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೆಟಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಅದರ ಓರ್ನಿಂದ ಪಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ zinc carbonate ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ let us follow 3 steps. So let us follow 3 steps. Step number 1. The step number 1 is that is called as concentration of ore. ಸೊ ಓರ್ನ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓರ್ನ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಾಂಜ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಓರ್. ಗಾಂಜ್ means earthly impurities such as mud, sand and organic matter from ore. So ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. So concentration of ore means removing of ganj from ore. That is the first step. Then coming to second step, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ zinc carbonate ore ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we have to go for calcination. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ second step, ore is heated in absence of oxygen. So ore is heated in absence of oxygen, that is called as calcination. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಓರನ್ನ ZnCO3 ಓರನ್ನ ನಾವೀಗ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, that is calcination to get ZnO plus CO2. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ ಓರ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಟು ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಓರ್. ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ ಓರ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಓರ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಇದು ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ದೆನ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3. In step number 3, so by using reducing agent, zinc oxide is reduced to zinc, which is not 100% pure, and this not 100% pure metal is called crude metal. ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ರೂಡ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೀಗ ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ZnO plus C. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. ZnO plus C give rise to Zn plus CO. This Zn is not 100% pure. So to get 100% pure we have to go for, so ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ಯೂರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್. ಸೊ now let us see how we get zinc from zinc blend or zinc sulfide. So zinc sulfide is also called as zinc blend, that is ZnS. Here also we have to follow 3 steps. So step number 1. So in the step number 1, concentration of ore. So concentration of ore means removal of ganj. That is, we have to remove the earthly impurities such as mud, sand and organic matter. That is called as step number 1. In step number 2, since it is sulfide ore, so we have to eating of ore in presence of oxygen. Eating of ore in presence of oxygen is called as roasting. So now let us write the equation. Zn 2ZnS plus 3O2 give rise to 2ZnO plus 2SO2. So sulfur dioxide is released and it forms zinc oxide. Andre artha zinc sulfide ore is reduced to oxide ore. This is step number 2. Now last step number 3. In step number 3, by using reducing agent like carbon, we can reduce zinc oxide to zinc. So now let us write the equation. ZnO plus C give rise to Zn plus CO. Carbon monoxide is released and we got zinc here, and this zinc is not 100% pure. It is not 100% pure. It is called as crude metal. So we are getting crude metal here. Like this we are extracting zinc from zinc carbonate and zinc from zinc sulfide. So this is about how to extract the that is metal from zinc carbonate and zinc sulfide. Now we are going for the last question in chemistry part, that is 26th question. The 26th question alli, so internal choice question is there. Now let us answer the A question. Carbon atom neither loses or nor gains the electron. Explain this statement scientifically ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೋಪ್ ಬಿ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲನೇದು, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ನೈದರ್ ಲೂಸಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಾರ್ ಗೇನ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಮೊದಲನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ cannot lose electrons. Why the carbons cannot lose electrons ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, atomic number of carbon is 6. So electronic configuration is 2, 4. So valence electron 4 ಇದೆ. So the size of the carbon atom is too small, and hence there will be more nuclear force exerted by nucleus on valence electrons, so it cannot lose 4 electrons. So size of the carbon atom is very small. That means the valence electrons are very close to the nucleus, and hence nuclear force will be exerted by nucleus on valence electron. So therefore it cannot lose 4 electrons. Next, it cannot gain 4 electrons because nucleus cannot hold 6 plus 4, that is equal to, it cannot hold 10 protons. So nucleus cannot hold 10 protons or electrons. 10 protons or 10 electrons. Since the nucleus cannot hold 10 protons or 10 electrons because due to stress on nucleus. Due to stress on nucleus, it cannot hold 10 protons or 10 electrons. Therefore, it cannot gain. How many electrons? It cannot gain 4 electrons. So now it cannot lose 4 electrons. It cannot gain 4 electrons. Therefore, it will share the electrons. So electron gain ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, electron lose ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So it cannot gain or it cannot lose. Therefore it can share the electrons. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ soap be obtained from ester ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. So now let us move for how esters is formed. So how esters are formed? So esters are formed by the reaction between ethanol and ethanoic acid in presence of ethanol and ethanoic acid in presence of concentrated H2SO4 to form esters and liberates water. So reaction between ethanol and ethanoic acid will forms in presence of concentrated H2SO4 will forms, that is ester. So now and liberates water. So now let us write the equation, CH3COOH plus HO CH2 CH3. This is ethanol C2H5OH. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಷ್ಟೇ. Give rise to, it forms ester, that is CH3COO C2H5. CH3COO C2H5 and it liberates water. So this is ester. CH3COO C2H5 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಎಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೋಪ್ ಬಿ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಸೋಪನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಪಡಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ soap can be obtained by a process called saponification. The opposite reaction to esterification. The opposite reaction to esterification is called saponification. That is CH3COO CH2CH3 give rise to, in presence of NaOH, give rise to CH3COO Na, and this CH3COO Na ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this is called as soap. ಇದೇ soap. ಇದನ್ನೇ we call it as sodium acetate. ಈ sodium acetate ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದೇ soap. plus CH3CH2OH, that is ethanol is formed. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಎಸ್ಟರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಪ್ ಬಂತು. ಸೋಪ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಥೆನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಅಸಿಟೇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೋಪ್. ಇದೇ ಸೋಪ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ is there. That internal choice question is carbon and its, here also two questions are there. Carbon and its compounds are used tremendously as fuel. Explain the reason for this application anta ide. So now let us answer this question. So now let us make a list of this one. First one is, the first reason is it gives large amount of, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, they are carbon compounds. That is, it gives large amount of heat on combustion. That is the first reason, because due to presence of carbon and hydrogen. Second one, it is used as a fuel because it has high calorific value. And the third point is that its combustion can be controlled. So these reasons we can give why we are using them as a fuel for the large extent. Now let us explain the second question, that is how micelle is formed anta bandaga. So now we know that the soap molecule anta bandaga C17H35COONA. This is the soap molecule. So ಒಂದು soap molecule ಅಂದ್ರೆ its structure looks like this. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಚೈನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, and that long chain part is called as tail part, and this tail part is hydrophobic. That is, it is fear of water. And this part is called as head part, and that head part is called as, this is head part, and this head part is hydrophilic. It is having attraction towards water. So that is hydrophilic part. So idu first point ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. So second point ಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. So let us answer the second question. So soap molecules are arranged in one pattern such a way that all tiles gets attached to dirt and all its faces outwards, called micellae. When we rub the soap on clothes. So it will be formed like this. Idu dirt. This cluster of soap molecule is called as micellae. So idunne now micellae anta kariyodu. So now the third point is, again, when micellae containing cloth flushed with water, since it has more attraction with water, water takes away head, takes away tile takes away finally the dirt. So like this the dirt will be removed from the clothes. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ವೈ ಸೋಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೋಪ್ಸ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ hard water. It will not work in hard water because hard water contains calcium and magnesium ions. So soap forms scum with calcium and magnesium ion. So ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಇದು ಸೋಪು C7H35COONA, ಇದು ಸೋಪು. ಇದು ನಾವು ಸೋಪ್ನ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ C17H35COOCA ಪ್ಲಸ್ Na ಪ್ಲಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ಈ C17H35COO ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಮ್ and this cum is white PPT. ಈ ಸ್ಕಮ್ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈಟ್ PPT ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಇದಿಷ್ಟಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ that is soap will form scum with hard water. So by this we have successfully completed the part B chemistry. Now let us move for biology part. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Those who are not subscribed, please subscribe my channel. Those who already subscribed, please watch my videos, like my videos, share my videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for the next video. So thank you very much.